My grandmother, Thomasine Chapman Rogers, is going to talk about growing up in the 50s and 60s.
Hello. Thanks, Kyle. Yes, I'm Thomasine Chapman Rogers. I was born February 24th, 1951. And what a glorious life I had with my 6 siblings and my mother. We moved into Roger Williams projects when I was 2 years and 10 months old in 1954. And what a wonderful life we had. The neighborhood kids were all friends. The parents were all friends. And we did a plethora of things such as jumping rope with a water hose, playing ball using a broom handle, a broomstick as the bat. We were even able to go to the little corner store and buy 2 cookies for a penny. We could buy a soda for maybe 5 cents. So you can have some good eatings off of 6 and 7 cents back in the day. I also experienced some things that I didn't understand when I was little. Like I thought that riding on a bus and walking straight to the back, I thought that was what we were supposed to do. So my mom would put the money in and we'd automatically walk back. It wasn't until I became an older person that I understood that that just wasn't the right thing to do. I also didn't understand during the 60s, like going downtown Mobile, we were able to go into a store. The store was called Woolworth, and it actually had an area that was for colored and an area for whites. I didn't understand that as being abnormal either until I got a little older. But those things just made my siblings and I into the people we are. Our mother worked very hard. She did domestic work and she worked for other people. We found out that those people she worked for, she had to enter through the back door. And if we came to her job, or if they had a job that they may want one of her children to do, we didn't understand. We just thought it was natural and normal for us to go around to the back of the house, the big house, and go into the little house and go to the back door. But all in all, there were many things that weren't unpleasant, but my mom made things pleasant for us by teaching us and telling us that we could be, we could do, and we could go any place that we wanted to go. We had to work hard to do it. As a result of that, we did just that. I, in fact, went to Mobile Infirmary. I got a job there, and I was the second black person to work in the area that I was hired in, and I was promoted in less than a year. And in that year, I became the first black female to be hired into the business office. Ultimately, I was the first black to be hired into accounting department. So that's just an example of hard work. You do hard work, you grow. My mother always told us knowledge was power and no one could take what was in our head. So even though things around us wasn't always good, those things just was the catalyst for making us and making me particularly into the strong person that I am now. So 50s and 60s did not all have a bad connotation at all times. There were very good memories, and hopefully you can just see a glimpse of the memories that we shared.
How did you grow up in Roger Williams all your life?
Yes, I lived in Roger Williams